Hey, I'm Al Cavadlo. I've been a personal trainer for over 20 years. For the last several years, I've mainly worked with men over age 40. While there are some super fit guys in this age range, most of the ones I've worked with are just getting started or restarted after a long layoff. And a lot of them couldn't even do one pull-up or chin-up. And that's why my standards for men over 40 might seem a little bit low if you're in really good shape. So while meeting these requirements definitely does not mean you're an elite athlete, it probably does put you in the top 10% of fitness compared to other men our age. So without further ado, here are my calisthenics standards for men over 40, along with some guidance on how to reach them if you're not quite there yet. 1. 20 consecutive push-ups. 20 push-ups might sound easy, but for the average man over 40, doing 20 strict push-ups is probably out of reach. So if you're not able to perform 20 consecutive push-ups yet, try regressing to hands elevated push-ups. Placing your hands on an elevated surface changes the weight to limb ratio and effectively lowers the amount of weight you're pushing on each rep. So build to 2 sets of 20 with your hands elevated, then start working on full push-ups on the ground. Number 2, 5 consecutive chin-ups. Again, this is a modest goal for a pro athlete or calisthenics enthusiast, but I'm trying to be realistic here for the average guy over 40. If you struggle with chin-ups and pull-ups, start by just trying to hold the top position, sometimes known as a flexed arm hang. Then work on performing controlled negatives. Work toward a 30-second flex hang, followed by a 10-second lowering phase. Once you've achieved that, a full chin-up should be within your grasp, and then you can gradually start building to 5 in a row. Number 3, 40 consecutive bodyweight squats. Bodyweight squats can be surprisingly challenging for men with tight hips or poor hamstring mobility. And even if you're able to do a few good reps, building to 40 in a row requires some endurance and mental toughness. Now, if mobility is the issue, you can start by holding on to something to help with your balance, especially at the bottom. And if you're able to squat all the way down, but just can't do 40 in a row yet, you can break them up into multiple sets until you're eventually able to consolidate them into one single unbroken set. 4, 10 consecutive hanging knee raises. To meet my standard, I don't want to see any swinging. Squeeze the bar tight and keep your whole body braced as you carefully raise your knees to your chest and then extend them down toward the ground. 5, run a mile in under 10 minutes. When most people think of bodyweight exercises, running isn't usually something that comes to mind, but running is arguably the most functional bodyweight exercise there is. Running one 10-minute mile is a low standard, and if you can't do that, you need to reevaluate your fitness. So start by practicing walking and jogging intervals, and then gradually cut back on the walking till you're jogging the whole time. Then you can work on increasing your speed. Number 6, hang for 90 seconds. Hanging tests your mental toughness as well as your grip. And 90 seconds might seem like a while, but keep in mind the world record is over an hour and 20 minutes, so I'm not really asking for that much. If you can't hang for 90 seconds yet, break it up into multiple sets, and eventually you'll bang it all out in one shot. If you can meet these 6 standards, you're in way better than average shape, especially for a guy over 40. Heck, you could probably even be a trainer yourself. In fact, if you've ever thought about becoming a certified personal trainer, ISSA, who's today's video sponsor, has the #1 job guarantee in the industry. Once you get certified and sign up to be a trainer through ISSA, you're guaranteed a job in the US, or you get your money back. ISSA has over 10,000 gym partners in the fitness industry, and there are lots of trainer jobs that are available right now. And you don't even need a 4-year degree, just your certification. ISSA certifications are 100% online and self-study. so you can learn anytime, anywhere, whether from your phone, your tablet, or a laptop. And when it's time for your exam, it's open book, and you can take it from the comfort of your own home. And if you need to, ISSA even offers a free retake. Once you're certified, then you join ISSA's Career Connect community, which is designed to connect you with employers and find you job opportunities in your area. Fitness changed my life, and it can change yours too. If you're ready to turn your passion into a career where you help others, head to joinissa.com/AlCavadlo and use my code AlCavadlo to save $100 off select training. That's right. Using my code will get you $100 off the Certified Personal Trainer, Fitness Coach Bundle, Elite Training Bundle, or the Master Training Bundle. Thanks again to ISSA for sponsoring today's video. Now, as you're working toward these calisthenic standards, there's one more thing that I want you to keep in mind. Unlike weight training, where having more body mass will increase your leverage to lift an external weight, calisthenics exercises favor a lean body, and any excess weight you're carrying will make the exercises more demanding. That's why the best calisthenics practitioners tend to have single-digit body fat, or at least be in the low teens. So changing your diet and consuming fewer calories might actually be the biggest change that you need to make. But the best approach is to focus on both. Train hard, avoid junk food, and above all, stay consistent. And after you meet these standards, then you can aim to exceed them. How about trying for 50 consecutive push-ups, 20 consecutive chin-ups, or 100 consecutive bodyweight squats? You can also work towards more advanced exercises like one-legged squats, one-arm push-ups, muscle-ups, or even the human flag. If you found this helpful, give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. I'm Al Cavadlo, and we're working out.